What's going on, peeps? My name is Simon and you're watching Soundwave TV, transforming your video experience. Okay, I saw Ant-Man and the Wasp in theaters the other day. I wanted to give you a little bit of insight about what I thought about the movie. Alright, first off, Sonny, the gangster guy, I thought he was unnecessary. I just think he just kind of just took up space because he was just running around. It really didn't seem like to fit into the movie too well. Now, Michael Pena, Fake Borat, and T.I., they're all back as the heist crew. It didn't do as many flashbacks. Like, that was one of the big things I liked from the first Ant-Man. You had the Michael Pena flashbacks. Didn't see any of that. I would like a little bit more of that. Now, Evangeline Lilly is awesome as the Wasp. And all of her scenes, really good fight scenes. I wish we would have got a little bit more of her earlier because she was a better fighter than Scott was. Scott had to learn how to fight. She already knew how to fight. Now I like the bad guy in the movie, Penelope Von Ghost. They kind of do the same thing. She's a glitchy. She's an adversary, and she's an adversary you have sympathy for. You understand her condition, why she's doing what she's doing in the film. If you could have took out Sonny, you could have had more room for her. Now, Scott Lang, he's a scientist, he's an engineer, but they don't have him using a lot of his scientific prowess or know-how. They have him doing a card trick thing. That's a gag that they do out throughout the movie. Now, Lawrence Fishburne, I wanted him to get some shrinking and some growing action too, because they have that whole scene because back in the day, he used to work with Hank Pym, but we don't see any of that. But he was really good in his scenes. And he's getting a lot of these superhero checks too. You know, we saw him in Man of Steel and Dawn of Justice, and now he's doing Ant-Man. Oh yeah, I love Michelle Pfeiffer. She's in the movie too, and she is still fine. Yes, sir. Glad she be in it. You know, they kind of wrapped up the original Wasp angle from the first movie. Now, Randall Park, he was really good in his role. He played the FBI guy. I believe he's the daddy in Fresh Off the Boat, because Scott's got to get back to his house. He's under house arrest because of everything that happened in Civil War. So he's on restriction because of that. So you got these three angles out of it. You got Ghost, you got Sonny the gangster guy, and you got the FBI looking for Scott as well. The funny, the tender moments are really touching in this one. That was where the hook of the first Ant-Man, but they played it up a little too much. And that mid-credit scene is definitely a gut punch. So be forewarned. It's not a bad superhero movie on any stretch. Doesn't quite make my top 10. And I don't think a second look would change that. Anyway, that's what I thought about Ant-Man and the Wasp. What did you think? Where do you rank it amongst the MCU movies? Where do you rank it amongst the movies that came out this year? And until next time, this is Soundwave signing off. Peace.